This is an educational overview of common drug categories, their effects, and their significant risks. Our goal is to provide clear, factual information to help you understand the potential consequences of substance use. This content is for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Viewer discretion is advised. Every drug interacts with the complex chemistry of your brain and body, altering how you think, feel, and perceive the world. These changes can be profound and are often unpredictable. While some effects might seem desirable in the short term, it's crucial to understand the full picture, including the serious disadvantages and long-term harms. Knowledge is a critical tool for safety. Understanding these substances empowers you to make informed and safer choices for yourself and those around you. Let's begin with one of the most widely used categories: depressants. Depressants are substances that slow down the central nervous system. The most common example is alcohol. In small amounts, it can cause feelings of relaxation and reduced inhibition. However, these effects come with significant short-term risks. Alcohol impairs judgment, coordination, and reaction time, which is why driving under the influence is illegal and extremely dangerous. It can lead to risky decision-making, accidents, and blackouts, where a person can't remember what happened while they were intoxicated. Long-term, heavy alcohol use can cause severe health problems, including liver disease, heart problems, and an increased risk of cancer. It can also lead to physical and psychological dependence. Other common depressants include benzodiazepines, often prescribed for anxiety or insomnia under names like Xanax or Valium, and prescription sleep medications. These should only ever be used exactly as prescribed by a doctor. The greatest danger with depressants is their combined effect. Mixing alcohol with benzodiazepines or opioids is incredibly risky. Because they all slow breathing, combining them can multiply this effect, leading to respiratory depression, where breathing becomes dangerously slow or stops altogether. This can quickly result in a fatal overdose. In direct contrast to depressants, stimulants speed up the body's systems. The most common and socially accepted stimulant is caffeine, found in coffee, tea, and energy drinks. Nicotine, found in tobacco products and vapes, is another widely used stimulant that is highly addictive. Prescription stimulants, such as those used to treat ADHD like Adderall or Ritalin, are also in this category. When used as prescribed, they can help with focus. However, when misused, taken without a prescription, in higher doses, or by a different route like snorting, they carry serious risks. Illicit stimulants like cocaine and methamphetamine are far more potent and dangerous. While stimulants can produce temporary feelings of energy and focus, the risks are substantial. Short-term effects include anxiety, panic attacks, paranoia, and a dangerously rapid heartbeat. They can also cause overheating and insomnia. Long-term misuse can lead to severe cardiovascular strain, including heart attacks and strokes, as well as significant mood disturbances, malnourishment, and profound psychological dependence. Opioids are a class of drugs primarily used for pain relief. They include prescription medications like oxycodone, hydrocodone, and morphine, which are essential in medical settings for managing severe pain, such as after surgery. This class also includes illicit drugs like heroin. Opioids work by binding to receptors in the brain, blocking pain signals, and producing feelings of euphoria and deep sedation. However, this mechanism is also what makes them so dangerous. The body quickly builds a tolerance, meaning more of the drug is needed to achieve the same effect. This rapidly leads to physical dependence, where the body needs the drug to function normally, and stopping causes severe withdrawal symptoms. The most significant risk with opioids is overdose. They suppress the respiratory system, and in high doses, can cause breathing to stop completely. Signs of an opioid overdose include unresponsiveness, slow or stopped breathing, and tiny, pinpoint pupils. This risk is massively amplified when opioids are mixed with other depressants like alcohol or benzodiazepines. An overdose is a medical emergency requiring immediate 911 intervention and, if available, the administration of naloxone. Hallucinogens, sometimes called psychedelics, are drugs that profoundly alter a person's perception of reality. This category includes substances like LSD, psilocybin, from mushrooms, and DMT. They can change the way a user sees, hears, and feels, causing intense sensory experiences and shifts in mood and thought processes. The effects of hallucinogens are highly unpredictable and depend heavily on a person's mindset, known as set, and their physical environment, or setting. A positive experience is not guaranteed. The primary risks are psychological. Users can experience intense fear, panic, and paranoia, often called a bad trip. During this time, impaired judgment can lead to accidental injuries or unsafe behavior. In rare cases, some individuals may experience long-lasting visual disturbances known as hallucinogen persisting perception disorder, or HPPD. Driving under the influence of any hallucinogen is extremely hazardous. Cannabis, also known as marijuana, is another widely used substance. Its main psychoactive compound is THC. Effects can include relaxation, euphoria, and an altered perception of time and senses. However, it's not without significant risks. Short-term risks include impaired short-term memory, anxiety, paranoia, and poor coordination, which makes driving high extremely dangerous and illegal. The potency of cannabis products can vary dramatically, especially with edibles, where the delayed onset of effects can lead people to consume too much, resulting in a distressing and overwhelming experience. For adolescents, frequent use can impact brain development, affecting learning and motivation. Two other categories warrant serious caution: inhalants and designer drugs. Inhalants are common household products like aerosols or solvents that are sniffed or huffed to get high. This is incredibly dangerous. It can starve the body of oxygen and cause sudden sniffing death from heart failure, even on the first use. Long-term use causes severe, irreversible damage to the brain, liver, and kidneys. Designer drugs or synthetic substances are created in illicit labs to mimic other drugs. They are completely unregulated, their chemical makeup is unknown, and their potency is unpredictable. They can be contaminated with dangerous substances and have been linked to severe psychosis, violent behavior, and death. A critical safety message is to avoid mixing substances, known as polysubstance use. The risks are not just additive, they can be multiplicative. As we've discussed, mixing depressants like alcohol and opioids can be fatal. Mixing stimulants and depressants can mask the effects of each, leading a person to consume dangerous amounts of both, putting immense strain on the heart. Always follow prescription instructions carefully, and never assume it's safe to combine medications with alcohol or other drugs without consulting a doctor or pharmacist. Substance use can have profound impacts on mental health, sometimes triggering or worsening conditions like anxiety, depression, or psychosis, especially in those who are already predisposed. It's also important to remember that dependence, or addiction, is a medical condition, not a moral failing. It's characterized by tolerance, withdrawal, and cravings that feel uncontrollable. If you or someone you know is struggling, there is no shame in seeking help. Let's quickly debunk some common myths. Myth: natural drugs like cannabis or mushrooms are automatically safe. Fact: natural does not mean harmless. Many natural substances are potent, poisonous, or carry significant psychological risks. Myth: I can't get addicted to something after one try. Fact: while addiction is a process, some substances are so potent that they can quickly create powerful patterns of use and dependence. Myth: I drive better when I'm high. Fact: this is unequivocally false. Substances that impair coordination, judgment, and reaction time make driving more dangerous for you and everyone else on the road. Your safety is paramount. If you are ever with someone who becomes unresponsive, is having trouble breathing, is having a seizure, or seems dangerously disoriented after taking a substance, do not wait. Call your local emergency services immediately. Provide as much information as you can about what was taken. Your quick action could save a life. This has been a brief but serious look at the risks associated with common drug categories. The most important takeaway is to prioritize your health and safety. If you have questions or concerns, please speak with a trusted adult, a healthcare professional, a school counselor, or contact a confidential helpline. Being informed is the first step towards staying safe. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to Timelines for more educational content.